Now I've got something new here. This is the TicPods 2 Pro, the best truly wireless earbuds that you can buy from this brand called Mobvoi. And it possibly is one of the most advanced truly wireless earbuds you can buy right now at this price. They retail for $139 and they've got some pretty smart features. But before we go into all the smart features, let's talk about their basic specs. It's got Bluetooth 5.0 aptX codec support, up to 20 hours of battery playtime, 4 hours in the earbuds with an extra 4 charges of 4 hours in the case. So 20 hours in total. Voice assistants are supported here, so Siri and Google Assistant of course, and touch controls. Now these earbuds, they've got a pretty unique take on touch controls, which I'm quite excited really to try out later. They've also got in-ear detection, which is great because when you take the earbuds out of your ears, it pauses your music for you and that saves battery. Now, they also work with the Mobvoi app, and the app allows you to perform over-the-air software updates, customize its various settings, and also, as far as I know, there are some EQ presets in there as well, including a bass boost mode. Now for smart features, there are two. These earbuds have head gesture controls, so it's got gyroscopes, and that is not something that you normally see at this price point. The second smart feature is hands-free voice activation. So if you're using an Android phone, you can say, "Hey Google," and it will activate your Google Assistant. On iOS, however, it's gotta be "Hey Tico." So that will activate whatever native voice assistant is on your phone. So in the case of iOS, it's Siri. Mobvoi also promised that these will have great voice microphone quality and great audio to video latency when playing video games. So we're gonna test that right now. So I'm gonna check out its, as usual, sound quality, voice microphone quality, and audio to video latency. It's gonna be fun. You've got some literature here, a USB Type-A to USB-C cable, not bad. A very small case. Look, super small. This reminds me of the Samsung Galaxy Buds case. In fact, I have the Samsung Galaxy Buds here. Let's compare. The Samsung Galaxy Buds case is bigger than this. Wow. Something I forgot to mention here is that this is the Pro model. There's a standard model available without the smart features. Those retail for $89. The earbuds are AirPods style, so they've got a stem. Somehow I get the feeling that these will have zero noise isolation because they don't have noise isolating removable ear tips. These are more like the first and second generation AirPods. Yep, I was right. Zero noise isolation, but they seem to hang pretty well in my ear. I wouldn't really recommend this for like working out, however, because they don't feel like, well, they feel just like the AirPods. They just hang there. They don't make a lot of contact with the contour of your ears. So if you're gonna use these for like high intensity sports, I'm not very sure if they will stay put. Okay, so I've paired the earbuds to my phone and synchronized it to the app, the Mobvoi app. So now let's try the controls, okay? Let's play. Okay, tap to play. Alright. Raise the volume by sliding your finger against the stem. Yeah, it works. Lower volume. Ah, it works. Okay, now let's try voice controls. Okay, Tico. Okay, so this activates Google Assistant. You can also use the standard Google call sign. Hey Google. Okay. Hey Google. Yeah. So the earbuds are always listening, but this is something that you can turn off within the app. So according to the app, head gesture controls are only used for answering and rejecting a phone call. So if you want to answer a phone call, you nod your head twice, and to reject a call, shake your head twice. So it's a little weird, might not be a feature that I'll be using a lot. Alright, sound quality test. Sound quality is okay. It's not. Well, okay. I don't think they sound terrible. I think they sound pretty acceptable, at least to me. It's even got a little bit of low end in there, despite the fact that they don't have noise isolating ear tips. It can get pretty loud, but its sound quality starts to distort at around 80% volume. So I would recommend keeping the volume level relatively lower, like between 50 to 70% for an optimal experience. Its sound staging and track separation is kind of subpar, but I wouldn't really expect these to sound like the first and second generation AirPods to begin with. Let's try the bass boost mode. Yeah, to me it sounds better. So earlier I was operating on flat EQ settings, but I've activated the Mega Boost preset and it sounds, there's a lot more low end, that's for sure, more gravitas to the sound quality, and strangely enough, the grain over the mids and the highs that I thought I heard earlier seemed a little more muted. So that's a good thing to me. But seeing that these aren't noise isolating earbuds, I don't think that I'll be able to get this same bass response when I'm outside, commuting on a train, walking in a shopping mall, for instance. I might even have to boost the volume all the way up to 100% maximum in order to be able to hear my music in a noisy place. So if you want to take this outside, I don't really recommend this. I would strongly suggest something with noise isolating ear tips. The Samsung Galaxy Buds is a great example of that. But if it's just for casual music listening, be it at home or in a quiet office, then these earbuds, adequate. Now, let's move on to the voice microphone test. As usual, I will be playing some really loud cafe style background noise, and I'll record a voice memo on my iPhone. As a benchmark for this test and for the audio to video latency test later, I will be using the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now, voice microphone test. First, the TicPods 2 Pro, and then the Galaxy Buds. Background noise, TicPods 2 Pro, record. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So I can say with a fair amount of certainty that the TicPods 2 Pro's microphone system is pretty good. Background noise cancellation was very good. It's got also my voice very well amplified and clear, and sounding more natural than the Samsung Galaxy Buds could manage. Now let's move on to the next most exciting part, the audio to video latency test. As usual, I will be testing audio to video latency on both an Apple device and an Android device. The Apple device I'm going to use is the iPad 2018 as usual. For Android, I'm going to use the LG V40 ThinQ. And for very good reason, because the LG V40 is equipped with a pretty high-end Qualcomm processor, the Snapdragon 855, so it makes a great benchmark for measuring audio to video latency on Android. As usual, I'm going to use some real-time content like a video game to test for lag, because it's going to be much more accurate than, say, using a video from an app like YouTube, with its automatic lag correction software inside, it's not going to be as accurate as, say, playing a video game. So first, we're going to see what no lag looks like. This is audio straight from the iPad speaker, so no lag. Now the TicPods 2 Pro, then the Samsung Galaxy Buds. So both of these earbuds exhibited the same audio to video latency performance on both Apple and Android devices. And as is typical with gaming on Android devices, you will experience more lag or latency on Android using wireless earbuds compared to on iOS devices. However, and this is for all of you gamers out there, there are a few earbuds that can perform quite well in terms of low audio to video latency syncing on Android and Apple devices both. So if you want to know which earbuds these are, click on this video over here. So let's cap this video off by talking about some things that I like about these earbuds overall, and some other things that I wish could have been done to make this a better product. It's got most of the latest features that you would expect to see in truly wireless earbuds year 2020. USB-C charging, Bluetooth 5.0, aptX audio codec support for better audio transmission on Android devices. And it's got a pretty reasonable battery life of up to 20 hours in total. It's not great, but it's reasonable actually for this price point. But if you were to switch the smart features off, you know, the hit gesture controls and the voice controls, you can extend its battery life. Perhaps the best thing about them, in my opinion, is its great voice microphone quality. I'm pretty confident that even in noisy places, you will be able to at least have a decent conversation with whoever's on the line with you, provided that you can hear them. It's got zero noise isolation, so if you are in a noisy place, I doubt that you'll be able to hear whoever's on the phone with you unless you turn the volume up to 100%. And this is probably one area in which I wish Mobvoi could have considered, you know, before releasing this product, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if the next generation of the TicPods 2 Pro will include noise isolating ear tips. And I feel that its sound quality could have been better out of the box. Now, it's not a major sticking point for me because you can sync this to the Mobvoi app and boost its bass, improve its sound quality through the app. But if I hadn't played with the app, you know, try the different EQ presets, I would have thought that these earbuds sounded average at best. You know, it's not every day that you get a reviewer who is as hardworking as I am. One more thing that I like about these earbuds is its touch controls. It's quite innovative, making use of the stem. The entire stem here is a touchpad. It allows you to swipe up and down to adjust the volume, which I found very intuitive. And this is probably the most innovative aspect of the TicPods 2 Pro. I just wish that the same innovative spirit could have been applied to its other smart features like the voice command activation and head gesture controls, which for some reason you can only use for answering and rejecting phone calls. And to be honest, I don't think that these smart features would have been a game changer in any way, and I would have gladly switched them off in order to extend the battery life of my TicPods 2 Pro. But do you think these features would have been indispensable to you in any way? You know, head gesture controls and hands-free voice activation? Tell me in the comments section below, and I look forward to reading what you have to say. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Aaron and you're watching ALW, the slowest growing tech review channel on YouTube. So sad. And if you like this video, would you kindly do me the honor of punching that like button with a vengeance and sharing this video with your friends and family, because sharing is caring and caring is sharing. Subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join Notification Squad, because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you. I've got more videos coming up soon, or you could also check out some of my older videos. They are still pretty relevant, so why not, right? But I'll see you again, bros and sisters, in the next one. If you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror, to admire yourself of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.